just discussing, deliberating, ideating and also debating is that why are FIs not investing in India when the world in a sense is falling apart? And what will it take for foreign institutional investors to make a comeback? Look, investors, when they come back, when they see safety of capital, which is there in India, when they see return potential, which is a function of earnings as well as valuations. So what will it take foreign institutional investors to come back to India, and what factors could be at play? And to discuss that and to take that point forward, it gives me great pleasure now to bring on board Vivek Paul, Head of Portfolio Research with the largest investing finance firm in the world, Blackrock, and he of course represents Blackrock Investment Institute. So Blackrock is the largest, am I right?
Yes, asset manager in the world, correct.
So what does the largest fund has to say about India?
Structural opportunities are sizable in India. So if we were thinking for anybody with an investing horizon 5-10 years out, we would be building portfolios today using our core IP where you'd hold a greater allocation than a benchmark weight. And that's true for the bond market, that's true for the equity market as well. And that's a function of structural dynamics being positive for India, right? There's an important topic to have about the cyclical, and maybe we'll come to that later. But on the structural side, the demographic sort of forces underpinning India are really strong. Most of the developed markets, China, are going to experience a shortfall in working age population over the coming 20 years. India's going to experience a big gain in working age population in the coming years. And you think about the geopolitical dynamics that we're in now, a multi-aligned country such as India is likely to benefit from that sort of environment more in the future.
But Vivek, India has always been a great long-term story, right? I mean, since the formation of equity markets or, what have you, we've always been that 5 to 10 year story. In the near term though, from the COVID lows, yes, everyone saw that K-shaped recovery come in. The whole world did well, so did we. What has gone wrong in the last 6 months?
Well, I think in the last 6 months, this is where we've got to kind of think about the cyclical dynamics as well as the structural. So clearly, there are some elements of global uncertainty. We alluded to that earlier with regards to changing geopolitical dynamics, changing macroeconomic policy. Tariffs, of course, are a large part of that. That has contributed to uncertainty. But also in terms of the cyclical story, the idea of consumption being a little bit more challenged for a period of time, the idea of liquidity being comparatively constrained in India, you will see these oscillations. That's natural cyclical dynamics. And so we can't ever kind of assume that we will never see cyclical dynamics. I think that's been a large part of the story. But I think as they unwind, I think again, attention will be focused on fundamentals. And that's where I would see international investors wanting to tap into the opportunities in India.
What about...
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.